No, Helen.
You know,
which is it?
I'm gonna go over here for a minute.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Yes, Eleanor.
I went to a session with my therapist. You can't tell anybody about this.
Okay.
Touch my tip and swear.
What?
Touch tips and swear. Touch tips and swear.
And you'll go see a doctor too, right?
No, touch tips and swear. Touch tips and swear. You're not going to tell anyone.
Okay, I won't tell anyone. I promise I won't tell anyone.
Okay.
All right. The touching tips was a bit okay.
I went to an appointment with my therapist.
Wait, hold on, Helen. No. This is not right. Something's not right here.
Chatty, this is really important. I need you to let me
This is
talk.
important. This is important, and I want to let you talk, and I want to hear every bit of it. So, things have to happen for me to hear it. So let me just, Okay, I'm ready. Now I'm locked in.
I went to a session with my therapist, and she told me basically that either I submit to a voluntary psychiatric hold, which I immediately said no to, or she was going to put me on an involuntary hold.
So she was going to cage you.
She was, and I told her that. I said, I'm here because I got put in a cage and you're going to put me in another cage. And I started to leave, and she told me that the paperwork's already been filed. And then I came to covered in blood.
That's what I'm yucking talking about. That's what I'm yucking talking about. You fight the power. You fight the system. Wait, are you telling me that you killed Siren?
I may.
Because she tried to do some scabby bull-yuck to me like that. You know what? I think she deserved to die.
Okay, well, it may have been, another guy who was staying there. The guy, when I went to Washington...
Wait. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Did you kill her, or did somebody else do it?
I just told you what I remember.
Oh, okay, so you came to... She's dead.
She's definitely dead.
Who else was in the room with you? Is that what you're trying to say? There's somebody else in the room?
When I went to Washington, I met a guy in the woods.
Like Washington, D.C.?
No, like Washington State. Like in the woods outside of a small town in Washington State.
Oh, jeez, I heard bums live there. Okay,
I met a man in the woods. And when I came back, he also came here a little bit later. And he told me he wasn't ready to meet anybody.
You met a man in the woods.
And he's been staying in Sad Pal, which is where I've also been sleeping.
So, why were you in the woods?
Because I got really angry and I was worried I was going to hurt someone.
So you went to the woods and met a strange man in the woods. And then you brought the strange man from the woods back here.
He came here. Yeah. I didn't bring him.
So he followed you here.
Yeah. Well, he's my friend.
All right. Yeah, okay. Oh, he's your friend.
Yeah, he really helped me in the woods.
He helped you in the woods?
Yeah. Some of you don't meet men in the woods and it shows.
Okay.
That's a good quote. And, so, you know, but he's not answering any of my phone calls anymore. And,
yeah, probably because he just yucking somebody for trying to cage you, okay? He helped you because he wanted to possess you. And they thought, oh my gosh, look at her. I followed her here from the woods. And they're going to put her in a cage. No. Eleanor, step aside. Smoked her! And now he's trying not to leave a trail that links back to you. So now you don't get put in prison.
Well, it's either that or I killed her. Those are really the only options, probably, at this point.
Okay, what? Okay. Did you have a weapon on you?
I had 4 weapons on me. When I came to.
I examined the melee ones, including her hands. There was no blood on them. But I did examine the gun, which
I
was
had blood on my
missing a
hands.
singular bullet.
Okay. Do we know the cause of death?
No.
No idea.
We just know she's dead.
Okay.
I didn't even
You wait for the
remember
cause
that
of
Nico
death.
was there until, like, just now when we were retracing everything.
Okay. So why don't you phone and report your gun stolen by some guy named Nico?
I can't throw him under. What?
She'd be like, yo, this morning I was hanging out with this guy named Nico, and, we were getting lunch, and I leave my gun in my glove compartment, and he took it. And I just found out it's gone. So, might help in the future, but at the same time, maybe not. Hey, listen. Okay. I think, Helen, that we need to look at the positives in a very negative situation, okay? Negative situation. Negative part. You don't remember, and you got blood on your hands, right? Positive situation. Siren is finally dead, and, you don't remember doing it. So, I mean, that's kind of good, you know? You're not gonna have night terrors that you killed Siren, or maybe that's a negative, because maybe you deep down, maybe you wanted to do it, maybe that's probably could be a good thing. But at the same, but now that you finally, possibly, maybe got a murder under your belt, you fit in, Yeah, I'm sure Tessa got one of them. I got a couple, it's
It's Ember's birthday, and she was Ember's therapist too.
So wait, you feel bad for how this might affect Ember?
And she was married to Gravy.
Okay, the Gravy.
Don't tell anybody all this stuff I'm telling you!
No, I'm not.
You touched Tibbs!
I promise I'm not. Now, but I'm allowed to tell people that Siren is dead.
Everybody, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. I got texted because I'm one of her patients.
Yeah, okay, because Twinkle's already told me that Siren was dead. So I was like, okay, but I didn't know.
And
that you
Sayer
did
tweeted
it.
out and said, if Siren was your therapist, please call me. And then he texted me and said,
Okay, I wouldn't do
Siren
that.
is passed as one of
Ember,
her patients who wanted me to
It's your birthday, and I got the bestest news.
Chatty, no.
You wanted chaos. You wanted chaos. You wanted explosions and blood. There was a death on this day. In celebratory to your birthday, Ember. I knew this day would be cool.
Oh my gosh.
Chatty. She's been really
Ember?
sad.
This is awesome, okay? And you know what? Okay, was Siren your therapist, or was it somebody else? This is great, Ember. This is great. This is actually great. Tradition. It's tradition that this needs to happen. Okay, look it. Now we're gonna get you another therapist that's better than Siren. I'm gonna help you, Ember. Happy birthday! No, actually, I didn't. I just found out. Yeah. Siren was one of those therapists, Ember, that wants to lock you in a cage. She tried to do that to me when I was getting therapy, and then, when I was being released, she tried to not let the police release me, and she wanted to, make me sign something that would, if I ever, missed an appointment, that she was going to 5150 me for months. She was actually not that great.
I didn't know about that.
You know what, Ember? You saved you. But Ember, guess what? I'll tell you what. We can talk about this more at the spot later. Hey, all right. Hey, happy birthday, yeah. She is miserable, I'll tell you. Anyway, okay, so. There's no trail that you did it. Does anybody else know that you
There's
were
a
Siren?
massive trail that I didn't.
What is this trail, Helen?
I had a session with her. I texted her that I was on my way to her. And then we had
Okay.
Bozo drive by the block and there were cops there.
I have an idea. I have an idea. We get you yucking wasted out of your yucking mind, okay? And then we'd be like, yeah, we found Helen wasted at this time, which is the time that she got killed, far away from the scene. And we've just been hanging out with you. That's your alibi.
They're gonna subpoena my phone. I've been texting and calling people. I even called Siren before I knew she was dead.
That you were on the way, right?
I called her when I was on the way, and I called her after I woke up from the blackout to see if she was, like, done getting medical. I didn't know.
Who's investigating this case?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, probably not Gravy, because it's his wife.
I got another idea, okay? I can't believe I'm going to say this. When someone dies, okay, especially when it's like if they were married, right? Suspect number one is Gravy, right? Always, because, they're married, right? We got to frame him.
Oh my god.
We got to frame him. It's the only way we can help you, Helen. We got to frame Gravy, and he has to go to prison for this.
What if I just tell the cops that when I got there for my session, the door was locked, so I left and I tried to call her later, and then they told me she was dead?
Are your fingerprints going to be on the doorknob?
Yeah, well, because I tried it and it was locked.
But you actually tried the door?
Well, no. Well, I actually went in the door and then got told she was gonna involuntarily 5150 me, and then I maybe fucking killed her.
Did you open the door by like twisting a knob or hitting a switch, or did you push it open?
I probably pushed it open.
Okay, well yeah, but then if you pushed it open, you might have grabbed like up on the top of the door. Did you grab the doorknob?
I don't remember it, Chatterbox. I don't remember if I touched the doorknob.
You good. You gotta know, because now if you don't know that and they check fingerprints, no fingerprints on the door.
My fingerprints will be all over that doorknob because I've been staying there for weeks.
That could be true. Okay. I have another idea. It's Ember's birthday. Okay. She told me today.
We can't frame Ember.
Crazy. We don't frame Ember. We tell Ember to take the fall for it and tell Ember that's the coolest thing she could do on her birthday.
She'll get the death penalty.
Amber.
Okay.
They're already looking into her for Dami dying.
Bobby Beldrum. I give Bobby Beldrum a C4, and I say, man, the only way I'll ever forgive you for what you did, and you have to prove me that you are sorry. You will go to this location to where Siren was brutally murdered with the C4 and blow it up and get caught and say you were trying to blow up the evidence.
Oh my god.
I'm coming. Wait, I can't, because then he'll know. You have to agree to this before I do it.
What are you trying to frame Bobby with C4?
Yes, frame Bobby for the murder of Siren Gray. And try to get him to stiffen it up that he's trying to blow up the hospital. Wait, or...
If you want to frame him for blowing up the hospital, just frame him for blowing up the hospital. We were at Sad Pal, which is like the Hounds block.
That's where you did therapy?
Yeah.
We framed the Hounds.
Knew that was coming.
They were angry that they were on their block, and they shot her, or stabbed her, or whatever happened.
I was able to eavesdrop on a lot of conversations they had on their block.
Shot her, and I have a good story because this happened a few days ago, where they looked at Bubba and said, "Get off my block," and they brutally shot him, and shot me too for being there. Now, this is how we get out of this. How do you feel about that, Helen?
Sorry, I have to deal with an HR issue. Hazel's trying to recruit Lily's fucking boyfriend to the clowns.
Was there Twitter beef again?
Yes, they've been Twitter beefing all fucking day, and as HR,
Crazy.
Started all this cause Susie's called a sea witch, but we're about to end it. Just you wait and see, bitch. Started all this shit just to up and ditch. Left your whole gang to deal. No wonder